Good morning, Colorado. Welcome to a Tuesday edition of Local Biz Buzz. I'm your host, Larry Ers, and today in studio, I have the pleasure of Lo from Berries by Lo. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
Me too. Typical story. I saw it on Instagram, had to eat it, and here she is. I made her drive in here on a snowy day with her lovely daughter.
Say hi, Sanaya.
Oh, come on. All right, let's go.
Yay!
Introduce
Yes.
her.
This is Sanaya,
Zanaya.
and she is 11 years old, and so she wanted to come with me. So here we are.
She didn't want to be on the show, though, did she?
I didn't know I was going to be on this.
That's okay. Always show ready.
That's true. You're looking good. Give us a little history of you and your product.
Okay, so this is literally a quarantine business. As funny as that sounds, it has been immensely successful for the little amount that I started with. One day in May, maybe the end of April, I said, oh my gosh, like we've been in quarantine for 2 months now. I need to do something that is productive.
Yeah.
Not that, I'm in nursing school, so that's productive in and of itself, but I wanted to do something outside of that. And I also am a big fan of always bringing love and joy into people's homes. And so I figured what better way to do that than to make something that tastes good.
So were you doing this like for your friends, over the years, or did you just started this? You never done this before in your life?
No, I would do it, like I would dip and do it for, special occasions, family and things like that. But it was just, for fun. It wasn't anything that I thought I would ever pursue as a business.
We've probably had on this show at least a dozen, if not 2 dozen, of the same story. People who, either they got laid off, but bottom line is they had time and they started a business during the pandemic. And so many of them have become really successful, like open up freestanding, like brick and mortar restaurants from this.
I think that that's what it takes. I think that when you are up against the wall kind of,
Yeah.
and maybe you were already looking for a way out or some way to employ yourself, and what better way to start it than like from the ground up when people have no choice but to kind of pay attention to you.
I'm going to butcher this saying, but isn't it like necessity is the mother of invention, right?
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough.
Is that not
Like
right?
That's right.
Okay, it's
completely
right.
right.
Let's talk about your different products. We'll start
Okay.
with the strawberries. That's what I didn't even know about the pralines. So we'll start here.
Okay, so these are just my typical strawberries.
Okay.
They are on my menu, except for this one on the far right here. This is a new flavor that I haven't introduced yet, but this is, they're called cannaberries because they look like little nuggets of marijuana, but they taste like a key lime pie.
Oh, I'll be having that.
So they're so good, and they will be available after today's show.
Okay.
And so then that one, so I have cheesecake berries. This is a cheesecake berry, just like the strawberry shortcake berry on the side. Yep.
Do you hollow it out a little bit?
I
to stuff
hollow
it in?
it out and I hand make
Brilliant.
the cheesecake myself, and then it's topped there with some graham cracker.
Okay.
Yes.
And then these are the non-stuffed.
Yeah, so these are the non-stuffed. Here, let's start here. So this
Okay.
is your southern butter pecan.
Oh, Jesus.
I roast those pecans in the oven with some sugar and butter, and it's so good. So I would say that is like the most overlooked berry, but one of the most decadent and good, and once people try it, they keep getting it.
Okay.
This is a coconut with white chocolate, but you can do any base with any topping. You can switch them out, but this is white chocolate with a coconut, and it's
Okay.
so good. This is your Reese's berry. These are Reese's
Reese's-
chips.
Yes.
Yeah, Reese's Pieces, Reese's chips. And then this is your,
and
your
cream?
cookies and cream,
All right. Oh my
your
God.
Oreo. Yup. And then you have your
I
mini
missed?
chocolate chips. And then just your regular chocolate with white drizzle.
Okay. And now
Yes.
these are something really cool and you don't see every day.
Yes. So these are infused berries. You can infuse any berry with either a tequila, a whiskey, a vodka, or what's really popular is this Stella Rosa, it's berry wine, and so of course it goes perfect with
Okay,
the strawberry
this one here.
or the strawberry shortcake berry. And then this flavor here It is a Tito's vodka, but on top of the berry is, have you ever had cookie butter from Trader Joe's?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
That
it's the
stuff's
cookie
like
butter
crack.
cookie. Man, crackberry. And then you have, this is some whiskey. This is Jack Daniel's infused. And this is just your regular chocolate dip berry with a pretzel, and it's got some white chocolate on
You
it.
got some mad skills.
Thank you. And then the last one
I see
here,
Fruity Pebbles.
that's a Fruity Pebble berry, and it has tequila infused. Yes, that's some
Tanaya, you like these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, right.
All right.
So yeah, so onto the pralines. To be honest, these are literally a smash, a favorite. And I didn't know, I just kind of like to introduce these different things to my customers to see if they'll bite, and have they. So these are pecan pralines. They are
Explain to people at home what that means.
okay, so a pecan praline is a really decadent, almost like a cookie. And it's really rich and creamy. And I wouldn't say it's hard to bite into, not like a peanut brittle, but
Well, now I'm going to crack it.
this one is a caramel one.
Is it going to crack? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's not hard.
Oh, okay. So, yes. Or it
It's
might...
very soft.
Yes. So the caramel ones are a little bit more chewy.
Okay.
And the original pecan pralines are the ones that kind of break a little easier. And they're so good, but it's so hard to eat just one. I'm telling you.
Really?
If you have a sweet tooth, you won't be able to eat just one. So this whole bag, this is how they come, right? This is like, it holds about 10 ounces of candy. And I would say that most of the customers are done with theirs by the time they get home. So yes, this is how the original pecan candies come, and then this is how the caramel pralines come. You cannot bag them like this because they're sticky, so they'll stick together.
Okay.
So they're bagged like this. But yeah.
Let's talk about how people can get your product.
Yes. So right now, my berries, I have been really looking for a way to be able for people to have like a user-friendly way to just go on and order my berries. But because I like the personalized experience and I like for people to express exactly what they want, and I want to make them exactly how they want them, down to the artistry, because I do those too. Like I've done like a Bad Bunny themed box. Of course, I did the Halloween berry boxes. I want people to be able to personalize their stuff. So I like that thing of people being able to talk to me. So right now, you can just DM me on my Instagram, Berries by Lo, and we can have a whole conversation to perfect your berry box. But the pralines, they are sustainable and shippable. So I've been shipping all over the United States. You can visit my website, berriesbylo.biz, and you can order directly from there. There are options for local delivery for a fee, domestic shipping for a fee, and then of course free pickup.
And what would something like this cost?
So this bag right here, it's a 10-ounce bag that's $20. It contains between 10 and 12 pralines. The pralines vary in size, so that's why like not all of them are the same size.
Sure.
So you kind of are paying for the weight, right? Okay. And then same with this bag for the caramel pralines. Just a different bag.
And what kind of lead time do you need?
So for the pralines, I require 1 to 2 days processing. Sometimes it doesn't take that long. Sometimes I'm in the kitchen whipping them up as orders are coming in. So it's not a big deal. But I typically push them out really fast. And by the time somebody makes an order, they get their order the latest 2 days.
And what about the strawberries?
Strawberries, I can do typically a 24-hour turnaround, and some days even quicker than that.
Okay.
Just depends on my load, but I get them to my customers as soon as possible.
This is the best part of the show.
Oh, you see. Look.
You want to try this?
I know how they taste. I want you to know how they taste.
Denai, good to meet you. We'll see you today for an episode of What's for Lunch. We have the Bud Long coming in, some Nashville hot chicken. Oh, yeah. Lo, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Pleasure to meet you. Let's eat. Holy crap.